Hello! I'm going to talk about chronic diseases and one secret chronic sufferers might not know or might not have considered in their lives. So chronic diseases are very common. Right now, with all the pollution that we have in the world, it's getting worse. A lot of us have respiratory problems. So for example, I have allergy problems. I was born with those. A lot of people have asthma problems. It is very important, if you have chronic conditions of any type, to think about turning towards natural remedies. There are a lot of good lines of natural remedies today that really need to be considered. So for example, myself, I went to the pharmacist for about 15 years, get antihistamine all the time, antihistamine, something else to accompany it. But after those 15 years, I kept noticing that I'm getting worse and worse. And at one time I was definitely like, I'm so much worse than before. I could go through a park, for example, when it was the season for pollen. I'm not allergic to pollen, but pollen has a lot of dust that it brings with it. So, well, the one time I couldn't go through a park, I was just in a fit of coughing and choking. I just thought I definitely need to be much more serious about looking at natural remedies for myself. I had normally used them on and off, but when I noticed that I'm getting much worse, and I thought I definitely need to use them, because we believe that the one solution is a big pharma solution. You go, you pick up some medicines, but these medicines, unfortunately, really just treat the symptoms, really just mask the problem. If you have eczema, you know that. For example, with my eczema, then what happened is that you get the cream, you use it, you become very nice, but all the problem in your body is still there. So after a while, the problem just comes up. The eczema comes all back, and maybe worse, because the cream is just treating the problem on top. But what about the problem inside, which will be an issue of, like in my case, eating the wrong things, because I'm celiac, but I ate wheat, I can't tolerate lactose. I still took quite a bit of milk, quite a bit of cheese. Those are things I've dropped with time as well. So the one thing we need to know is that we should incorporate natural products into our everyday nutrition. Natural remedies, natural lines of products, because those will work much better. They will work on the problem from the root. They'll work on the root of the problem. For example, it's just about 2 years that I heard about natural antihistamine. I did not know that such a thing existed. So there's quercetin that I came across, a natural antihistamine. They say it's also in fruits, vegetables, almost all of them, in tomatoes, in onions. So we should eat a lot of those, but definitely if you have a more special condition like us, the respiratory one, the allergies, you need more concentrated quercetin, not just the quercetin in these products, because really I've always taken vegetables and fruits quite a bit, but my problems were there and they kept getting worse. So you certainly need to get a more specialized food supplement with more concentrated quercetin, and that's what happened with me. I was lucky to come across one line called Vertera gels. You can see the link down. Please click it and have a look. These gels all bring quercetin with them. They incorporated quercetin, and once you start taking it, you actually notice that you're so much better. So for example, myself, one symptom of allergies that I normally have a lot when it starts getting really sunny is the sensitivity to light. And so once I started taking the Vertera product, I was actually taking it to check if it could help with my endocrine problems, which it did very effectively. But also I noticed that I no longer had a problem of sensitivity to light. Otherwise, I had been thinking I would use the Vertera product and call this other line to get some product for my allergy issues. But no, the Vertera, which is a high quality algae supplement, brings with it quercetin. I later learned, very soon later I learned, and that's how comes it cures, or it works on your allergy problem, and then you don't have, of course, the symptoms, because the allergy has been worked on and your body has been made much more healthy by this quercetin. So please, if you have chronic diseases, you definitely need to get a much better treatment of them. You definitely need to start incorporating in your diet other supplements, using other supplements, not just the medication. And once you use that, you'll notice, like so many other people that are using the Vertera line of products, that the doctor will keep reducing your medication for you. Reducing, and in the end you definitely won't need it. Alright, so definitely I can say that I've had the allergies for so long, they've been getting worse. I got much more eczema with time. I got a thyroid problem, Graves'-based disease, which comes with Hashimoto's. But once I've been using a lot more strictly the Vertera line of products, I'm much better. I'm quite normal. The thyroid problem gone. These products also have a lot of iodine. I'm sure the iodine really helps in that. And also, of course, they have quercetin, which I just came across with them, and I know it works on me, and I'm really very grateful. And you need to check it out for yourself. These products are good for virtually everyone, especially if you have chronic conditions. Try them out and improve your general conditions, because they have 28 minerals and vitamins. So you definitely will do much better with them. And you have others which are fortified, they have medicinal plants. There are quite a range of them, and they will all help you out. They'll all make you healthy, you know. So we deserve to be healthy. Please have a look at these items and start embark on your journey to getting healthier, to being in charge of your own health.